Hello. So, today I'm playing Sim 4, but instead of doing what people usually do, I'm instead going to be using it to make fictional characters and place them. While I'm making characters, I'll also talk about them because I'm kind of a story writer up here, because I create lots of stuff and then never actually write it down on paper. So today I'll be making the 4 human characters from Mystery Inc. because I don't have the dog DLC. And then I'm going to build Luigi's Mansion because I have my 3DS and the Luigi's Mansion for 3DS, so that I can build the mansion because it's a scary mansion which fits really well. But I'm not just going to be building any regular version. I'm going to be building my own version and talking about like the version of characters that I made up. So for instance, my versions of Mystery Inc. are all in their 20s, but they would have flashbacks to their teenage years if it was like a TV show. So I guess first we start with the leader. But actually, usually Fred is the leader, but in my version, it's going to be Daphne, because this version of Daphne is a news reporter, just like she was in the Zombie Island movie. Is that it? It was Daphne and Blake. Hello. Woohoo! That's weird, isn't it? This sim is interested in woohoo, not romantically attracted. I have no idea why it's a robot. I didn't set that. Maybe that's just default. Anyway, yeah, Daphne, obviously, has had a lot of male love interest, but there have been a few female ones too, so it makes sense that she would be bi. Yeah, Daphne and Fred are always getting jealous of each other's love interest. Young adult, yeah. How would Daphne walk? There we go. Cause of death? What? What? When was this? Why can I cause death? Aberration. Outgoing. That matching. Oh, favourite colour. That'll be easy. This is Daphne. So it's purple. Wait, what? 1 out of 50? What do you mean 1 out of 50? Oh, geez. Well... Starting in the 60s, all 4 of the humans were white American. But there have been different ones as well. Like in the Velma and Daphne movie, Daphne was mixed race, and the Velma cartoon, she was East Asian instead. The interesting thing about Daphne is, in the original, she had like relatives from France, Scotland and Ireland. Possibly. I'd say my version would be at least. Okay, so there's a different clothing you can give the sim for each one. So I'm going to try and base each one on different kind of clothing. Boxing right over Daphne's face. Maybe, but I decided to go without mod so that I didn't have to like change things every time I get a new mod. Swim. And purple, of course, because she always wears purple almost always. Here's a picture of what I based this on. Sleep. That'll be good. Hard to choose which one to base different things on. Maybe I could do a mix of multiple. that just a towel? It is. Like this? Wait, did I make sure she didn't have like shoes on while twin? Okay, good. Go in the pool with your socks on. Ha 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 ha. Oh yes, there are slippers there. Party athletic. Alright. Daphne takes martial art to let see if she has anything that fits that. She used to be a damsel in distress and then took martial art training. How do I remove this hat? She don't wear a hat while that's happening. Don't think she would. Right. Oh, this full body again. That looked very Daphne-like if it was in purple. But that's like not what we're looking for. What was it? Where? I mean, that's really good, but her martial art stuff is like robes. It's usually white and purple. I mean, there's no purple here, but that does look similar to that. Why is she blonde in that one? Oh, no, she's just a robot based on Daphne. Clicky clacky keyboard. Oh, we gotta have a clicky clacky. Can't not have a clicky clacky. Pretty sure Daphne wore green shoes at one point. It's like based on her like Zombie Island movie clothes actually. So many alternate designs as well. But they're also very similar to each other. It's always easier to do the top thing first. It's like a skirt kind of thing, isn't it? Turtleneck. That Velma thing, Daphne. Hey, that's even the same kind of shade. Why is the Tim's music this good? I just realised I forgot to start recording as well. Oh. Anyone know if Twitch lets you download the recording after you've made them? For the internet. Okay, that's good. I'll just have to download it after I've finished streaming and turn that into a YouTube video if it works. Kind of perfect, actually. Right, she had like flip-flop things. I've watched most Scooby-Doo shows. I think the only ones I haven't watched are those weird ones where they got rid of Fred, Daphne and Velma. And it was just Shaggy, Scooby and Scrappy. Looney Tune tech. We've done cold weather, hot weather, swimwear, party. Could go crazy and find one of their like disguises that they wear at some point. Do do do. Wonder how many people knew that Daphne had a middle name. Can't give her the green scarf thing though. Might just have to be that one again. She can have two of the same. I'm pretty sure there's an episode where Shaggy jokes that they all wear the same thing every day anyway, after they all lost their luggage. I don't know if she had a tight one. Oh wait, there's this one here. So that's everything but these. I'm not going to pick a Count of Death. No killing Daphne. Creativity is a good choice actually. Yeah, let's do that. Daphne's known to sing sometimes. She even joined the Hex Girls in one episode. Okie dokie. Now we get to Fred. This whole thing about him being adopted by the Jones family because his birth parents were Brad Childs and Judy Reed. He's got a middle name, Herman. It's funny that his tough walk actually just looked like someone trying to be tough and not an actual tough person. Seriously, why is it muted? Is that like because I'm streaming? Does it like block the Tim's noise when we're streaming or something? Edit relationship. But obviously Fred and Daphne end up together. Getting into the music again. Fred obviously liked track and driving the mystery machine, and he can bench press 220 or something. He always talked about that. But it's kind of dumb sometimes. No, not Cause of Death. She likes pink and green because she wears those a lot. World music. What world music? Spooky music. Piano. Rocket time. What's the thing about Daphne and rockets? I don't remember if it was that she's secretly really good at flying rockets or that she was really bad at flying the rocket and no one ever wanted her to fly it again. I don't have to use all 50, do I? I could just leave it at this. I remember there's a joke where even though Fred's the one that drives all the time, it turns out that Daphne's better at driving than him because she can drive with stick and he has to use automatic. See, blue, white, orange, red. Oh yeah, so Fred is Daphne's cameraman, just like the Zombie Island movie. Oh yeah, Fred likes silly music. Right, to be blonde. Fred has always been white American. Like, obviously, if you trace it back far enough, he had, like, English ancestors. And I think that's an issue here. I didn't know if I changed the original, it would change all of them. That is winter clothes. Done swimwear. Done sleepy. I love the movie. I think he actually did wear sandals in that scene as well. Fred. Freddy. Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty close. Orange ascot. Not white, but kind of creamy coloured. Oh, the what new Scooby-Doo version. Maybe that's what I could base this on. Or a shirt like this. Now it's time for Velma. Velma actually also had a middle name, Dace, or Deity, depending on the version. Dace, because it's unique. She's like fed up with everyone. What's lilted? She needs like a sarcastic tone. Red, yellow, orange. So yeah, Velma worked in a bookstore. She's lesbian, like in newer version. In Mystery Incorporated, she dated Shaggy because she didn't know at the time that she was gay, and then like that, the reason their relationship didn't work. Originally, her family originated from Germany, and in some cases she's Jewish as well. Wait, then one time where Daphne was Jewish also. There was one version of Velma that was Latino, and one version that was East Asian, and then from Velma, the animated show, is South Asian. Not retcon, they're like alternate universes. Oh, found it. Velma's always been my favourite human character in Scooby-Doo, actually. Because of all the stats. The funny thing is, I think there's an episode of Scooby-Doo where the joke is Velma asks Shaggy if he's going to comment on her brand new bathing suit, and then Shaggy's like, "You're wearing a sweater," and then she's like, "Well, I didn't want to get sunburned." So she was just wearing a sweater over her clothes the whole time, and she didn't go in the pool either. There's not going to be a turtleneck sweater anywhere. Like prime Velma stuff. Gotta have a turtleneck sweater. I know she's worn an orange jacket before. Yeah, I do like to take a long time to make my character. Well, that is just Velma's jumper, but she's got a white shirt and a name tag on. If you're not taking hours building your characters, you're not creating them correctly. You are right about this taking a while though. I'll end up staying up late just so I can make sure I build at least some of the house. Velma changes her clothing the least. I think the biggest change is she once had a yellow sweater instead of an orange one. Who else could just listen to this music forever? The joke about Velma in cold weather, and she wore a giant coat and then joked that everyone else would get a cold, and then she ended up being the only one with a cold. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Hold on. See which one match her like default clothing the most. This one. Making Fred, Daphne, Velma and Shaggy in Sim 4, and then I'm building Luigi's mansion. It takes a long time to correctly create characters the way they're supposed to look. I know some people like to just press random and go. No, out of Fred, Daphne, Velma and Shaggy, I think Shaggy's the only one that's never shown any like interest in the same gender. Like Shaggy's the only straight person in the group. Goofy walk, of course. Wait, why can't I set it X? So Shaggy, also usually white, except for the Velma version is black. But his family come up from Scotland, and like in one of the comics, he has an like distant aunt that looked a lot like Daphne. So I like to imagine that Shaggy and Daphne are like very distant cousins. There's no cousin choice here. Aspiration. Food. Green. Red. Blue. Shaggy's a gamer. Like zoinks! No, it doesn't. Shaggy loved making food and he loved eating it. He's also a vegetarian. Yeah, I don't have the dog DLC, so I won't be making Scooby-Doo. I think when I first started this, I was worried that after building the house, I might still have time left over afterwards. No, I don't have the only DLC I have was the free stuff, because I was like, yeah, I'll have it. Maybe one day I'll get the DLC and then I can add Scooby afterwards. Alright, what's Shaggy tail like? Well, it's Shaggy. That's why he gets his nickname. Doink. I keep thinking I see the chat move in the corner of my eye, but it's just the fact that I can also see my stream over there. I like to think in the versions where Shaggy's a vegetarian, and it's one of those scenes where Shaggy and Scooby find like a table full of food and they eat it all, even though it's for everyone and not just those two people. I like to imagine that like Scooby eats all the meat and leaves all the vegetarian stuff for Shaggy, and Shaggy will eat all the vegetarian stuff and leave all the meat for Scooby. Oh, yeah, I gotta add his little like chin. This is so perfect. It looked exactly like him. We're at formal now. Shaggy doesn't usually do formal. Then we have a version of him that wears a red shirt. I've just accidentally finished Shaggy. I can add more, but that's the 4 of them done. Oh yeah, forgot. Shaggy worked in the airport security in that movie. His job was to make sure no one was smuggling food in, which is perfect for him because he also ate the food afterward. Oh. Boop. Let's just look at them all. Yeah, maybe I'll just use this one. A fair few. I only found 2 for free. I've looked at all the DLC prices, not combined, but individually. Yeah, I've heard that about him. I won't add cow just in case EA watches this. I only just got the pirate joke. And this thing isn't working properly. Okay. Build time. Start up the 3DS and try and copy rooms. Originally I thought of picking a really tiny lot and building the mystery machine, but then I was like, I'll build them a haunted house. That makes sense. It's not like I'm going to make Mario and Luigi. 3DS. I wonder how far I got in this game. I don't remember. This is the kind of silly thing I like to do. Build things and come up with new versions of old things. Why is the Sim suddenly playing like sleepy time music? Rotato that potato. Anyone in chat got any Scooby-Doo questions? Since Scooby-Doo is a German Shepherd, he's technically got German ancestry. Mario? Mario! That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario. Move it. I like to move it over there. ground floor. Maybe I should get the dog one, so I can build Scooby. But then I have to build Scrappy as well. Does it let you make little puppies? Feels random to add vampire to this kind of game, but that's cool. And then this is where the roof would be. Half an hour later than I'm supposed to be. Keep staying up late. Made the layout for Professor Egad's lab, even though I can't actually like build the front garden area where his shed is. that's the end of this dream. Almost like 40 minutes later than I should have been. I'm getting carried away. But yeah, next time I'll start building the interior of the building. Okay, now I'm going to sleep. Thank you for watching.